What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to compare the beautiful Edmonton, Alberta area versus the beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia area. So stay tuned. So, you're looking to find out if Edmonton or Vancouver is where you'd like to make your next move to? Well, we've got everything from city attractions, weather, cost of living, and of course some realities to give you a great idea of what living in each city is really like. Let's get started.
Welcome to our channel. My name is Mathew Haupt.
And I'm Shaden Moore, and we are from the Haupt Realty team with eXp Realty based right here in Edmonton, Alberta.
If this is the first time on the channel and you want to learn everything about Edmonton and keep up to date with living in Western Canadian cities, then start now by clicking the subscribe button. Hit that little bell to get notified every time we will put out a new video.
And if you're thinking about relocating to or moving within the Edmonton or Vancouver area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, day or night. We are here to help you find your new home.
Now, let's look at the highlights of living in Edmonton versus Vancouver.
Vancouver, Van City, Hollywood North, Van Groovy, Edmonton, the city of festivals, the gateway to the north, E-Town.
Both of these Canadian cities are located on the western portion of the country, and there's so much to explore and love about each of them.
Let's take a look at Vancouver first. The capital of British Columbia and the home to a ton of industries. It is the third largest film and television production industry in North America, along with architecture, technology, marketing, and business. Vancouver is known for its breathtaking views along the Pacific Ocean and the coastal mountains. It's a vibrant city with mild climates with many areas to explore.
Plus, there are a ton of universities and colleges to continue learning, like UBC, ranked #2 in Canada, along with schools like Simon Fraser University and British Columbia Institute of Technology. Vancouver welcomes over 700,000 individuals home within the city and extends to neighboring cities like Richmond, Burnaby, New Westminster, Delta, and Surrey to capture another 2.5 million residents.
Now, switching gears to Edmonton, the capital of Alberta, and the most northern metro city in North America, and the gateway to Canada's wild backyard. So, you can say that Edmonton is a hub where business and politics meet fun.
From a growing tech industry to showcasing the arts in a ton of different forms from near and far.
Plus, the city is home to the University of Alberta, ranking a ton of programs in the top 3 in Canada and top 10 globally. Edmonton is known as the Festival City of Canada. Well, we love our festivals, rain, shine, or snow.
And with a population of nearly 1 million, there are many connections to be made. We mentioned some of the fun stuff, but let's take a closer look.
There's always something exciting in Vancouver. Whether you're a sports fan, an arts enthusiast, these large-scale events will not disappoint.
That's right, Vancouver has hosted tons of large events, even hosting the 2010 Winter Olympics, where Canada won gold.
And Vancouver is truly such a welcoming, culturally diverse city with 40% of its metro population composed of first-generation Canadians. That means a ton of great food, cultures, and connections to take part in.
Plus, there are so many experiences to share in the big city, from checking out the renowned Vancouver Aquarium, biking along the seawall, checking out the show at the Vancouver Playhouse, or learning something new at the Science World.
I could get used to this. From day trip attractions like Capilano Suspension Bridge to checking out the BC Lions, Vancouver Canucks, or the FC Whitecaps, there is so much to experience, and getting around Vancouver is pretty easy. From the SkyTrain to the West Coast Express, to taking a bike share like Moby, or just walking the city, most residents don't need a car for day-to-day use.
Now let's shift gears and take a look at Edmonton.
If you're looking for a vibrant city that doesn't feel like a big city, Edmonton might be where you want to land. Edmonton has so many notable festivals, from Edmonton Folk Fest, my personal favorite, to the Fringe Festival and the Flying Canoe Festival, that bring artists together from both near and far, but with more neighborhood community feel.
Yeah, you look forward to all the people you know that you'll run into at each event. Edmonton is continuing to develop the downtown core's Ice District, home to the Oilers and Rogers Place. It is balanced out so beautifully with naturescape of the river valley just a few blocks away.
Plus, you'll find awesome restaurants and bars no matter what you're looking for that night.
That's right, Edmonton is home to a ton of diverse cultures too, and many opportunities to learn, connect, and celebrate in, especially over good food. So if the cityscape is more your vibe, then Vancouver might be your city.
Either way, you can really get the best of both the outdoors and the city in the Edmonton or Vancouver area, just depending on what scale you're looking for.
And now on to the weather.
Vancouver is known for its mild climate compared to other Canadian cities, where the temperature ranges from 2 degrees Celsius to 23 degrees Celsius and rarely drops below -4 degrees Celsius. And since Vancouver is a coastal seaport city located on the mainland, it is very humid with high precipitation.
Like 6.4 months of rain, so raincoat or rain boots are pretty common among the locals, and little to no snowfall in the area. The mild weather is definitely a plus point, and so is the location.
That's right. Vancouver is located between the mighty Pacific Ocean and the Coast Mountain Range. If you're looking to get on the water, you've got it. To hike, bike, snowboard, or ski, you've got Whistler, Grouse Mountain, and Squamish. So close that day trips are easily accessible as 1, 2, 3.
Plus, Vancouver is also super close to the United States, which makes travel via road or air very easy. So, a change of scenery to another city like Seattle is totally within reach.
Now, before we take a deeper dive into Edmonton's weather, we gotta say, living here is not for the faint of heart, but Edmontonians truly make the most of it. Edmonton sees a general snowfall of 120 centimeters per year and ranges in average temperature from -14 to 24 degrees Celsius. Although I might have to add in there that we do get those extreme cold weeks of -30 plus.
It's not that bad, it's a short stint. That is the worst of it. Now on to the great perks to where Edmonton is located. If you're looking to get outdoors, Edmonton has so many beautiful landscapes to explore in and out of the city. It is home to the longest stretch of connected greenscape in an urban center across North America, spanning 160 kilometers and connecting 20 major parks. Edmonton is known for its majestic river valley along the North Saskatchewan River. From kayaking, canoeing, biking, roller skating, or just going for a stroll, there's a new part of the river valley waiting to be discovered.
Plus, it's only a 4-hour drive east to both Jasper and Banff National Park, with highlights like Lake Louise, Canmore, and the Icefields Parkway along the journey.
Because Edmonton is more northern, the city is known for the longest, sunniest days of all throughout the summer, and clear blue skies even through the winter months, which makes the sub-zero temperatures we talked about a little earlier a lot easier.
There really isn't a bigger sky than in the prairies. So no matter which weather and location suits you, you'll be able to experience some of the most Canadian times in both cities.
So we've shared that Vancouver just has more experiences to offer as a city, but what's the cost of living there compared to Edmonton?
Both of these cities were recently ranked on their affordability by Urban Reform Institute's Demographic International Housing Study of 2022. The study looked at 92 markets across 8 countries, and well, Edmonton ranked more affordable than Vancouver.
We're looking at the 4th most affordable city compared to the 90th, and unfortunately, the least affordable Canadian city. Wow.
Let's take a second to break it down for you. The average housing prices in Edmonton run around the $381,000 mark compared to over $1.1 million in the greater Vancouver area. Condo prices within the area average over $700,000, with townhouses averaging over $1 million mark. The average housing prices become more affordable just outside Vancouver, averaging around the $850,000 mark in Pitt Meadows and $780,000 in the Burnaby, Surrey area, with about an hour commute.
With the housing prices, Edmontonians are able to switch from renting to buying their first home sooner and can live closer to the city center with less commuter time to and from work. We got to take into account the average salaries of both cities too. They land pretty equally, with both cities averaging over $90,000 a year, with Edmontonians bringing in home a little more than Vancouver.
Plus, expenses are lower in Edmonton, in addition to only paying 5% tax compared to the 12% tax in Vancouver. For a deeper dive into the metrics of these cities ranked across 8 countries, or a closer look at the cost of living in Edmonton and Vancouver, be sure to check out our blogs and other videos found on our website, and the links are in the description below.
So now looking at some of the realities we haven't talked about yet for a better scope of each city.
Vancouver is a vibrant city, but what are some of the downsides to calling this coastal town your home?
Well, when it snows, the city seems to shut down. It generally snows so little and so rarely that the city isn't equipped with the infrastructure to manage, and the drivers aren't as practiced at driving in those conditions as Edmontonians.
So while your kids may take it as a snow day, it does make the logistics of living in the city more challenging to consider. Keeping on the weather trend, the unfortunate news is that more and more forest fires are happening all around BC and also in the US. Depending where those fires are, smoke can travel and cover the city throughout those gorgeous summer months where you just want to explore.
Plus, the rising waters, living on the coast will be looking different in the future, may come with an even higher price tag in the future.
Now, on to Edmonton.
While it is possible to navigate the city without a vehicle, the choice to own one really does open up Edmonton to enjoy and explore all the vibrant corners. As the city continues to build out more robust transit systems, different pockets of the area become more accessible.
And if you're wanting a quick vacation outside the city, it is more challenging than Vancouver since there are many flights that have connections. That means it takes a little longer to get to that final destination. And, well, there you go. Our closer look into what living in Edmonton is like compared to Vancouver. We talked about attractions, weather, cost of living, and of course some notable mentions to give a great scope on living in each city.
And hopefully give you some insight into where you'd like to relocate to or just spend more time in. So if you're looking to move within Edmonton, to relocate to Edmonton or Vancouver, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, day or night. We are here to help you buy or sell your next home.
And as always, if it's your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified every time we put out a new video. Until next time, we'll see you later.